Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. The Rays are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Standing in, Manuel Margot, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Rays, the center fielder, Manuel Margot.
First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
The 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Digging in, Randy Arozarena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Striding in, Hunter Renfroe, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
So stepping in, Brandon Lau watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
This guy's got a realistic shot to win the Triple Crown, and he's hit several home runs in his last 10 games.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5 hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Ji-Man Choi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 7 hits in 22 tries. In the air, down the line in left. Stanton on the run, a dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Blake Snell gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, this guy has had a rock-solid year. He's won 19 games on the year, and nothing he'd like to do more than win this one and etch his name into that 20-game winner mark. Not an easy thing to do. We'll see if he has his A-game going today.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, number 29.
The pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture.
He's got it. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
The designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Numbers wise, he's at 326. And even 20 home runs and 83 runs batted in. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Urshela leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
That is second. The shortstop, Michael Brasso.
Into the box now, Michael Brasso. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, and he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Line but speared on a hop. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the pitch. And right into the shift. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score. So striding forward now, Mike Zunino. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First offering on its way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. And he takes this one high, 1-1. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The bat, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Digging in, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And he lays off for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In there, 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
A bouncer up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Here's the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Brandon Lau is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Hicks is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman.
In now, Ji-Man Choi. First delivery to him on the way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Full count, 3-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Popped him up. LeMahieu has a play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding forward now is the DH, Wilmer Flores. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. Throw to 2nd for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Off for Tampa Bay.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Michael Brasso.
Now here's the pitch. Michael Brasso stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Two balls and a strike. Two and two. Three and two now. Joey Wendell, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to 3rd. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So the base is empty here with one away. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
The 3-2 pitch is in there, a called strike 3.
The center fielder.
Ready once again, Manuel Margot, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. A bouncer to the left side. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Rays strand just the 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Yankees, the shortstop,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gleyber Torres is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. A quick out number 1.
Now that
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Scorched to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? A guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's over. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here, it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 66 on the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Torres has it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Now to the plate, Luke Voit. A matchup with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
How about it?
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now back the designated hitter, Wilmer
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. The Rays lead it 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Yandy Diaz. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Striding into the box, Michael Brasso. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. Popped up. Sanchez is there, and that's the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Joey Wendell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 balls and a strike to count. This is pulled into right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, but they're up 1-0. Aaron Luke gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 15, Aaron Luke.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Luke is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. This one's down to third. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead-off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot's on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way.
0-1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Standing in now, Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Tampa Bay leads this one 1-0. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
This is line to left, and there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Outside, 3-0 now. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 3-0 is in there for strike one. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Into the box, Randy Arozarena. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
First and second here with nobody out. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 1-2.
That's a ball. I got to count 2-2.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball three.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Torres hit the bag. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, Matt, credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Hunter Renfroe will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now pitching for
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. In now, Brandon Lau. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Still only one out in the inning. High and deep to right center. Hicks going back. To the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 66 on the year. And the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
The first baseman.
Into the box, Ji-Man Choi. Fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. It's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2. That's a ball.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 47 thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The third baseman.
At the plate now, Yandy Diaz, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The count now at 2-1. Now here it comes. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
There's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Adam Ottavino enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Michael Brasso will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit to third. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rays are in front 6-0. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Now Gary Sanchez is retired, leading off the bottom of the 8th. To the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still find themselves down 6-0. Tyler Lyons comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Tyler Lyons.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Here's a pop-up now. Urshela over to his left. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Manuel Margot. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners on first with one down. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randy Arozarena, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. From the stretch.
Oh, that's it.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
First and second now, one man out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 the count. From the stretch.
Ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Tommy Kingley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Ready for another chance? Hunter Renfroe. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. One run scores. The tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second.
The batter, number 8.
Into the box now, Brendan Lau. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Rays are out in front, 7-0. Jose Alvarado takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now is the Yankees DH, Wilmer Flores. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Margot looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Wilmer Flores has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Swing and a line drive, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
At the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
7-1 the final today. The Tampa Bay Rays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Blake Snell earns a league best 20th win. Masahiro Tanaka is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame.